What we are currently witnessing is a classic demise or endgame for a narcissist. It always happens this way with narcissists. It always ends the same way. And I'm talking about the situation with Donald Trump and Jeffrey Epstein. This is a real problem for Donald Trump. It may not seem like the biggest issue that he's gone through at this point, but this is the one, this is the breaking point, and I'll explain to you why. In the last 10 years, he's said crazy shit. He's lied. He's done horrible shit. And Democrats have pushed back against him. But his base always stood with him. No matter how fucked up, stupid, or ridiculous the things he said or did, they stood with him no matter what. They were standing by their man. But this Jeffrey Epstein thing's a little different. Democrats, of course, are screaming. The moderate Republicans are screaming. But the people that are screaming the loudest are his base, because they were promised. They voted for Donald Trump based on this issue. The way it started out was Donald Trump's initial fuck-up. I've said this about Republicans before. They don't look past the end of their nose. They only want what they want, and they want it now. When they started talking about Jeffrey Epstein prior to the election and all the horrible things that Democrats were alleged to have done, he jumped on board that motherfucking thing. He said, yeah, we've got to get him. We've got to take him down, because he wasn't thinking ahead. Then all his little toadies like Dan Bongino and Kash Patel and the rest, they got on board and they enhanced it. They were saying, Joe Biden's not giving us the files for Jeffrey Epstein. They're hiding something. It's the Democrats. We got to get it. So they said, all you have to do is put us in power. We'll get in there and we'll expose it all. We'll expose all the Democrats. So the unforeseen happens. Donald Trump gets elected. He puts Bongino and Kash Patel in charge of the FBI, Pam Bondi in charge of the DOJ as Attorney General. And guess what? If it was the first time seeing the list or all the evidence, they quickly realized, oh, their guy's in the middle of it. A lot of rich people are in the middle of it. Yeah, there's nothing to see here. There's nothing to see here. And the base isn't having it, because the base becomes immediately suspicious. Why aren't they giving it to us? They promised it to us. They promised, but they're not giving it to us. They're mad that they're not getting it, and they're suspicious that they're involved. So Donald Trump has lost the support of the base. And this is the ultimate demise of a narcissist. When they can't fool somebody, when they can't bully somebody, and everybody's against them, they fucking lose. They start going crazy. And his True Social post is proof of that. He's begging them to stay off of Pam Bondi. He's begging them to forget about Jeffrey Epstein. And the more he does this, the more they're suspicious. This is how it ends for a narcissist, when everybody's against him and they've got no place to go. Donald Trump is approaching that point.